story 10 years in the making. Neighbors complaining of crime and drug activity at this West Central home. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Casey Lund. Nadine has the night off. Neighbors can finally rest easy as the longtime nuisance house has finally been abated by Spokane Police. The owner taken to jail on multiple drug charges. KXLY4's LeFriec working for you tonight on why it took so long to finally board it up. He talked to neighbors who say they can finally sleep in peace. Alex joins us live now in studio, and this house was pretty well known to police.
Casey, that would be an understatement. Last year, Spokane Police were called to this home more than 100 times. But on their last visit, they made sure they won't have to go back anytime soon.
It's been a very long, ongoing process.
For over a decade, this house on the 2300 block of West College has been nothing but problems.
The noise is constant, the arrests are constant, domestic violence constant, drugs constant.
8 years ago, they arrested homeowner Jeanette Johnson after an undercover meth buy. But more recently, she was back in her home and seemingly back to her old ways. Neighbors forced to pick up syringes on the ground and endure bizarre behavior.
They would usually come out and sometimes shower in the yard or just cause a lot of problems and be doing different drugs and everything like that.
Alex Rehberg lives next door with his 5-year-old son and says everybody had had enough.
Got to the point where the cops finally needed to just do something and get this out of the neighborhood.
And they did. Yesterday, Spokane Police, in coordination with the city attorney's office, abated the home and arrested Johnson for possession of a controlled substance and use of a building for unlawful drug purposes.
It's been nice to have, even though it's just been a little bit now, for it to still be quiet and not have the traffic of people flowing in and out of that house.
Neighbors say it's a big step forward for a community trying to clean up its act.
It's one more house that still holds that reputation that we're able to get rid of.
Earlier this year, the city attorney said abating the house was especially difficult because Johnson is the owner and not a tenant. The house could stay shuttered for up to a year. Reporting in the studio tonight, LeFriec, KXLY4 News.